How do I get my Nintendo 3DS back to English?
What? You don't want the challenge of trying to play it in Japanese?
That is only an accomplishment in online forums that I don't care about.
Some games have menu settings in multiple languages, and you can select what language you see there, but it doesn't affect the system settings permanently.
If that were the case, I'd fix it by swapping games and rebooting, and that hasn't worked so far.
Go to the settings menu if you're on the DS.
Hard to tell what anything is when the menu might as well be Greek to me. Well, Chinese, maybe.
Click on the wrench. Hit the right arrow to the fourth screen for the newer 3DS units and select language.
Which would be?
If the menu is in Spanish, select idioma. If in French, pick language or whatever looks like a misspelled version of language. But that icon looks like a book in any language.
Then I have to actually pick the language I want it in. And I can't tell which menu choice that should be.
If it is accidentally in Spanish, it will say English. If in French, it will say anglais.
Sometimes Portuguese is an option.
If it isn't in French or English, then you know it is in Portuguese unless it looks like Chinese, and you want to pick any language that looks like something you can guess at what the menu choices mean before hitting OK.
Then hit OK to confirm it.
It may say C in Spanish, oui for French or something else, I don't know, but whatever is in the place of the OK button is probably OK.
That confirms the change no matter what language it is in.
Then you'll be returned to the system settings screen, and after making the change, should actually know it is the system settings screen.
I don't know what to do if that doesn't work.
The language selection is set up when the system is set up.
Somehow it got messed up since then.
Then you need to figure out which language it is in and find out the proper translation of formatting system memory.
That brain wipes the device.
Sure. And one of the first questions it asks you at system setup is what language you want, and English is the default option if you bought the console in the United States.
I know that Japanese is the default for Japanese devices.
If you bought a Nintendo Online and it has Asian language settings, I don't know how to help you beyond send it to Nintendo for repair or reset by someone who can figure out how to figure out what the Asian characters mean.
And if my US system shows up in Japanese, I'd want them to fix the region lock anyway.
And if it is a Japanese device with a Japanese location lock, you'd have to buy their games and can't switch to English without hacking it.
If that were the case, I'd sledgehammer it because it can't get the message, and then buy something locally.